That was pretty awesome, guys. Let's show you those numbers. I think that all kind of went by very quickly. But ladies, let's look at how hot it's going to be. Are you sick of the heat or what? It's not just me, right? Yeah, we've been sick of the heat. You can come on in. 91 is what it's going to feel like later this afternoon in Allentown. 86 in Trenton. Still feeling like it's baking. Are you ready for the heat again, south and west? You are. I'm bringing it for you. But in the city, we're getting a break. Not a break from storms, though. Satellite and radar showing a couple clouds. We could have a spotty storm coming through a little later. But looking at the day ahead at 8 o'clock, it's sunny and 81. 86, partly cloudy. Later this afternoon, bring it in, ladies. We got the chance for a storm around. You dance, I'll stand. How's that sound? 1, 2, 3, go. A storm around. This is our storm dance. This is my big chance. A storm dance coming. Sharifa, I'm going to throw it to you out there today. We break the heat here in the city.
I'm saying you have all those dancers around you. I'm lonely over here. There's nobody over here with me. Okay, we need to figure it out next time, guys. Moving out, if you're out on the road this morning, Vine Street Expressway, we're looking great this morning. If you're moving eastbound, we did have some slow ups as you're moving towards the Schuylkill Expressway. As far as the Schuylkill this morning, it's looking great as well. Now, we did have a report of a disabled vehicle on the Commodore Berry Bridge. This is 95 right as you're heading up to that. Westbound lanes right near the toll plaza doesn't look like it's impacting too much, so all things are good to go on the Commodore Berry Bridge in 95 as well. We are watching down in Newcastle, US 13 southbound between Christiana Road and Pulaski Highway. We had an accident that was reported is knocking out the whole right lane. As you can see, there's all black there, so cars aren't able to move at all. Left lane, they're squeezing by just by one lane there, so we're monitoring that. That's been there for a while. They're still working to get it cleaned up. It's been about an hour. So mass transit, we're looking pretty good on SEPTA, Patco. New Jersey Transit is where you will have an issue. Train 3704 from Jersey Avenue is canceled. They're telling everyone to take 3812 from Trenton, and that one is moving. It has extra stops to get you where you need to go. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thank you. After a heat wave.
Right, we can use that too, right? Today we're breaking the heat in the city, Matt. So what a big change coming your way. Now south and west of the city, no luck for you. You're still going to be hot out there. So forecasted high 88 degrees here in the city. That's a big drop from yesterday's high of 99. So we've dropped a little more than 10 degrees. Typically we'd see a high of 86. We're getting closer to average today. It is still really humid, so it's going to feel a little hotter than these numbers. The record is 100 after 3 days of breaking the highs, of record highs. We don't have that today, so we get a bit of a break coming your way. So time to rise and shine and greet your day. This morning it's still mild and muggy at 7 a.m. at 78. By 10 it's 85. It's a much more reasonable 87 at 4 o'clock. But we'll have a couple of storms or downpours this afternoon or evening, so watch for that if you're heading to the big World Cup game at the Link. It's 75 tonight at 9 o'clock. Could be a storm or a downpour around. Not a sure thing. They'll be hit or miss, but just something to watch for tonight. On Saturday at noon, it's 81 degrees, muggy with some sunshine for the big game then. So nice to have it right here at the Link. We're excited about that. Weather, a little iffy tonight. Saturday's looking better. We'll go over that 7-day forecast in just a minute, Matt and Aliana, because we've got more heat in the 7-day. So I'll explain when that happens coming up.
All right. Thanks, Karen. Heading out this morning, be ready for some slowdowns on 95. This is right south of Cotman Avenue. We can see the cars. They're starting to creep along, but we still have some open lanes there, so that's always a good thing. We know we have a new traffic pattern down that way, too, so it's causing a little bit of an issue. So overall, we're doing okay, but we are moving just a little bit slower. And as you can see here, this is your travel times from Woodhaven Road to 676 on 95, 24 minutes. So we're starting to creep up just a little bit on the Schuylkill Expressway. We're still pretty much right on time. From the Blue Route to the Vine, 14 minutes, also 14 minutes if you're traveling the opposite direction. So we've had no issues on the Schuylkill Expressway this morning. All things are well. Matt, Aliana.
All right, thank you, Sharifa. Grab Catherine. Let's go to Karen Rogers.
Hot peppers on mine, please. Let's do it. Spice it up a little. We've got a dramatic drop in temperatures. Yesterday, our high was 99. Third day in a row, we broke record highs. 99 felt like over 100. Tomorrow, 76. What a huge change. That's a more than 20-degree drop in just 2 days. Today, we're kind of in the middle of that. It's transition day today. So we look at Future Tracker. Here's what it's going to feel like at 2:30 this afternoon. 86 in Trenton. Pretty comfortable. Feels like 80 in Toms River out there, not bad. Might feel like the low 90s when you factor in the heat. We hold in the upper 80s, but it's pretty humid. But it still feels like 100 to 104 if you're south and west of the city. Feeling like the mid to upper 90s in Reading and Exton, in Millville and Clayton. So south and west, we're still kind of hot out there. North and east, a big change. That's because this backdoor cold front is going to slip through part of the area. Now, we could get a spotty shower or storm in the morning, but it's really a better chance late today. So maybe 4:30 in the afternoon. You get the idea looking at this. It's not everywhere. It's not terribly organized, but you could have a storm fire up with some really heavy downpours here or there, and especially even later tonight. This is a look at 8, 9 o'clock at night. Maybe a storm is kind of slow moving and really producing some downpours. Not everyone will see them, but when you do, it's going to come down pretty good, even a couple of areas of gusty winds. And that could lead into tomorrow morning. And again, it's kind of spotty. So as you're walking the dog today, it feels a whole lot better out there in the afternoon through most of the region. So at 7 a.m. it's 78. At 9 it's 84. At 1 o'clock it's 86. At 3 it's 88. So upper 80s instead of upper 90s. That's a big change. But also a couple of showers or storm around that could produce a good downpour, especially late afternoon or into tonight. So the forecasted highs, not as hot. 83 for your high in Trenton, 83 in Pemberton, 88 in Lansdale, 88 in the city. But you're still in the heat wave if you're in Millville, in Smyrna, in Wilmington, in Coatesville, in Reading, in Lancaster. So it's south and west of the city where you're still in the heat wave. Tonight, though, here's the thing. The humidity comes down. You can actually open up the windows and breathe a little. It's 68 degrees. That's considerably cooler than it's been the past few nights when it's been so warm and muggy. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. It's still muggy today, and it's hot south and west. But 88 for your high in the city. We break that heat, but watch for a couple of storms around, especially late afternoon and into tonight. They'll be here or there, but could produce some really good downpours. Tomorrow, cloudy. It's cool. Just a spotty shower, but 76. Much cooler out there. Saturday's humid. We bring back the heat again. At or near 90. Couple of storms around. Sunday is muggy, 90 degrees. It stays a little unsettled. Monday, 90 degrees. Tuesday looks maybe the most active with a few showers or storms around, and you're holding at around 90 degrees for your high. And then Wednesday, again, we clear things out. It's mostly sunny and pretty warm and 89 degrees. So next week and starting this weekend is looking rather hot, but not extreme hot like we had before.
Gotcha.
We'd rather have that.
Yeah, we can handle this one.
We can. Anything you throw at us, Karen. A woman faces
So the Sixers dance team to learn some of the moves. We've got the ladies joining us this morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Tell us your name.
My name is Bree.
Bree.
Peyton.
Peyton.
Fran.
And Fran. Okay, so what are we going to be learning? We got to keep this simple because this is a quick lesson, right? What are we going to be learning?
Yes, it's quick. We're going to be teaching you our Sixers wind dance. You want to
Okay.
see it first?
I want to see it first.
Okay, ready, girls? 5.
Okay, let's see it.
6, 7, 8, go.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, let's try it again.
let's
Here we
teach you.
go.
So we step forward.
Okay.
We go 1,
One,
2,
two,
pull it back, up, down,
down,
around, pull it right, left, right,
left. Okay.
Okay,
let's try
ready?
it again. Let's try it again.
5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, pull it. Hey.
Hey. Okay, I got to get it again. We got to get it
Okay, a
again.
little
Okay, we're
faster.
practicing. We're learning this morning, okay? I'm
Yes.
dusting off the dust. It's been a long
great.
time.
You're doing great.
Okay, let's do
5,
it.
6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, A. Pull around. A.
Okay, I got the basics. One more time. Come
Ready?
on.
5,
Karen, you
6.
want to come over here and do one with us?
Chill.
Sharifa,
5,
somebody come and join me.
7, 8, pull 1. Hey.
I was late on the last part.
That
But
was
hey,
good.
hey,
Good.
we got it. We're gonna practice it. We're gonna practice.
Here we go.
I love it. Okay, wait. Come back. Here we go. We can do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. We got the girls.
7, we'll go slow. Pull
Okay.
it 1,
1,
2, pull it back.
4,
Go around.
5, 6.
Pull.
Sorry, I just kicked your leg too.
That's okay.
Listen.
Paying attention more when I was watching you. I was looking at you.
This has been so much fun. I know you girls are excited for the Sixers team. I know we've got the draft from last night, so everything is going to be exciting. Hopefully looking forward to the season. And I know you guys brought in some little gifts and things like that. Is this some new merch that people can grab for the Sixers?
Yeah, so this is actually the hat that VJ was wearing last night. Not the exact one.
I was going to say, is the sweat still in there?
Same one. No.
Okay. All right. Hey, we're excited for VJ Edgecombe. It's going to be a great season. Thank you to the Sixers dance team and the Sixers. We're going to be right back after the break.
That's right. It took all that to get us awake, and we're here and ready for it. Good morning, everybody. Let's talk about this weather. Have you been sick of the heat? We've got a big change coming your way out there. 79 degrees right now. Okay, that change hasn't happened just yet. It's still warm and muggy as you step out the door. 71 in Allentown. It's still 78 this morning on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, where typically your overnight lows would be in the upper 60s. But look what happens this afternoon, and I want to show you this. This is Future Tracker showing not the temperatures, but how it will feel. At 3 o'clock this afternoon, it's still feeling like over 100 degrees if you're in Delaware. Even Wilmington, Exton, Reading, Millville, feeling like the upper 90s, while as north and east of the city, feeling a lot cooler, feeling like 77 in Toms River and mid 80s in Trenton. We're kind of in the middle of it in the city itself. Satellite and radar showing the reason for it is we'll have a backdoor front. With this front nearby, we could have a shower or storm firing up. We're watching for that to see if one happens south of the city this morning. But for the most part, it's later on this afternoon or tonight. They'll be here or there, not a solid line of storms coming through. So at 8 o'clock, it's sunny and muggy, 81. It's warm, but hey, not too hot at lunchtime, 86, 87 at 4 o'clock, mostly cloudy skies with a couple of scattered storms around late this afternoon and tonight. So watch for that if you're heading out tonight. But Sharifa, hey, 87. That's a whole lot better than 99 from yesterday.
I mean, we can handle that.
Yeah, we got this.
What we've had the past couple of days, so not too bad. It's kind of bad, but not too bad. As far as traveling on the roads this morning, this is a look at 95 right as you get to the Commodore Barry Bridge. We had a disabled truck that was reported in the westbound lanes right near the toll plaza. I'm told that is all cleared. That's all good to go now, so shouldn't have an issue if you're heading up towards that direction at this point. This is a look at the Schuylkill Expressway, Montgomery Drive. You can see those westbound lanes are slowly increasing with the volume and the traffic as they typically do around this time. We know westbound we typically see more of an issue than traveling on eastbound side of things, so just monitoring that. As far as your travel times, we're going to take a look around to see how things are looking. This is a look at the blue route, looking about 14 to 15 minutes depending on which direction you're going. No major issues on the blue route right now. As far as Route 30 bypass westbound from Route 202 to Route 10, 17 minutes either direction, same as that. No issues on Route 30 bypass if you're heading out that way and that's part of your commute. 202, we're looking great, 11 minutes to travel the entire route. So continue to monitor that. Down in Newcastle, we still have a crash that they've been working to clear this for the last hour. So US 13 southbound between Christiana Road and Pulaski Highway, that entire stretch is blocked off. Matt.
Thanks, Sharifa. Breaking overnight. Warmed up, Karen Rogers. Not cold. I don't know why.
Well, now I'm hungry. We went through hoagies. We went through tomato pie. Let's eat. Let's look at a dramatic drop coming in our temperatures. We have been feeling the heat. Yesterday's high was another record breaker, 99, feeling like the triple digits. By Friday, we're down to 76. That's a 20+ degree drop in just 2 days. Pretty dramatic. Today's a day of transition. We're kind of in between that. So let's look at how it will feel later this afternoon. We get a backdoor cold front coming through. So part of our region gets relief north and east. If you're south and west, you're still baking. It will feel like it's 102 or 104 in Middletown, 100 in Wilmington, nearly that in Millville and Clayton and Exton and Reading. You're all still in the heat wave. In the city, it'll feel like the low 90s, but the actual air temperature, the upper 80s, and it'll feel like the mid 80s in Trenton. So it really kind of depends on where you are. So that backdoor cold front is kind of lingering nearby. We'll see if something pops up this morning south of the city, but for the most part, it holds off to later this afternoon and evening. So here's a look at 4 or 5 o'clock, and you can see it's not very organized, but a few storms pop up that could produce some really good downpours, even some gusty winds if you're south or west of the city. At 8, 9 o'clock at night, this model showing some really good downpours. We may get some training where the thunderstorms kind of drift over the same region, and that could produce some flooding issues if you see it. But you get the idea looking at this. It won't be everywhere. We'll get a few through the region that'll cause some issues, perhaps even into early tomorrow morning. So here's what you can expect. Walking the dog, the paws are in better shape out there today. I've been afraid to walk mine with the heat that's been so rough. At 7 a.m. it's 78. By 9 it's 84. At 1 o'clock it's 86. At 3 o'clock 88. So unlike yesterday's high of 99, we're right near average with a couple of storms around here or there that could produce some good downpours. Highs around the region, we break the heat in the city where we're just under 90. 83 in Trenton and Pemberton, 88 in Lansdale, but you're still in the heat wave in Millville, Williamstown, Smyrna, Wilmington, Coatesville, Reading, where you're still in the low 90s. And then tonight, we all get a break. Instead of 80 degrees like the past couple nights, we're at 68 for the low, and it's less humid. humid too, so it feels good out there tonight. You can actually open the window. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. It's muggy today. Watch for a few storms late today or tonight. That could be gusty and produce some downpours. 88. Tomorrow, much cooler but cloudy. 76. A couple of showers. Saturday's humid. A couple of scattered storms late day or night. A high near 90 degrees. 90 on Sunday. It's muggy. Maybe an isolated storm, but mostly dry. Stays a little unsettled Monday too. Hot with a storm around at 90. Tuesday, a few showers or storms at 90 degrees. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 89. So it looks like we heat up again, and we stay pretty hot for a while, guys, but we're only talking 89 or 90, not the intense heat we've had lately.
Ooh, thankfully, Karen.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. We've got...
Well, it didn't take long to get our first major crash of the morning. This is a look at 95 right at Cottman Avenue, those northbound lanes. You can see all of that traffic is not really moving at all. We have a crash that's reported a little bit further ahead, about exit 30 right at Cottman Avenue. That image right there was a little bit south of it. This is the opposite end of things at Bridge Street, and you can see all that traffic there. So we're just continuing to monitor that. The crash is not really captured in our camera's view, so you can't see that, but it is off to the side, but it is completely blocking one lane in those northbound side of things. As far as your travel times on 95, you can see they're starting to increase more and more, especially southbound Woodhaven Road to 676, 29 minutes. It's saying 13 minutes right now northbound, but we know that will increase. It's just a little bit back at this moment. We are monitoring this crash out in Newcastle as well. US 13 southbound between Christiana Road and Pulaski Highway. They've been dealing with this all morning. They've been having a really hard time clearing this accident that happened. It happened in the right side of the road, so the left side is the only way you can get around there. I don't know how much of an impact is causing this early in the morning on this road. US 13 is not typically super busy, but we're still monitoring that as they work to get that cleared out. Like I said, it's been a mess all morning long. Over in Lower Makefield, Bucks County, PA 322 between Creamery and Schuler Drive. We have a downed tree on top of some wires that's shutting some things down over in that way. 295, 67 miles per hour. We're looking good over there. We have top stories coming up.